Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Nate, and we are back for episode 2. Right now, just knocking out some dailies before work. The plan for this episode is going to continue with the archaeology grind, hopefully pick up that spear tip at some point. We're going to continue to do our Reaper assignments, as well as some Simono Slayer to keep chipping away at that Limitless Sigil. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's make some gains. Okay, so right now we are 2.8 mil from 117 archaeology, and I think it is time to get that. That way we can boost up to 120, up to 120. We can complete the mystery and get the extra monolith power. I don't know if there's anything else I can do with the boost, but I'll have to look into it and see what I can do. Alright, so let's turn in this. So I guess we're going to turn in all of these challenges here. And there you have it, 117 archaeology. Alrighty, we just finished another full raid here. Let's see if we can get anything. Coming up with the Yakka loot. Reroll this. Got some raw food, which is always good. And then for BM, nothing. A couple hours later, and we are over 100,000 incandescent energy. Alright. What level is that? 108 farming? Heck yeah. Alright, so at 108 farming we can grow these dinosaurs here, so we're going to throw these two guys in the large pen. Hopefully we can get some more XP and maybe we'll even get some baby dinosaurs. So we were just doing daily big game hunter trying to get a Bagrata egg and we just got a Dragonmatic. What the heck? Alright, it's been a busy week of work, so I haven't been able to play too much, but we got a full raid coming in here. Let's re-roll this one. And the BM loot. Hey, there's our first plate body. Heck yeah. Just finished up another session of Bagrata Rex hunting. No unchecked egg in these hunts. We're up to 109 total. Hopefully we can get another egg soon. Another egg's going to be, I don't remember if it's 50 or 100 roars. And then if we can snag a male, then we can throw them in the breeding pen and start farming up some bottled roars for Vuln Bombs. So hopefully we can get another one soon. But we'll just continue to do this daily when we summon our pack yak for sandstone. It just makes sense. So I just read on the wiki that it's between 5 and 7 hunts for the dinosaurs to go into hiding. I just reset these guys because the roar just went live. So we're going to do another 5 to 7 hunts here, maybe luck out and get an unchecked egg. Over the past couple days we've been doing quite a bit of divination to prepare a lot of porters. So we have 1,000 porters here. We still have almost 75,000 energy, so I'll probably do a little bit more divination, stock up on some divine charges. So 1,000 charges is going to be 30,000 materials, not including imp sold. So hopefully that'll be enough to get us the spear tip, but you never know how long the grind's going to take, so let's see what happens. Okay, a little update on the archaeology spear tip grind here. So we're 117 archaeology, 5.7 mil to 118. We have all of our damaged artifacts here, repaired artifacts up here. We're a little over 360 artifacts into the spear grind, so we're getting there. We're gonna keep it up. We're gonna take a little break right now and do some Reaper assignments. So let's get some drops. Holy moly. Effigy, Pheromone, and Onyxes? Cash money. Forgot to record the loot on that last kill, but there's 340 Reaper assignments done. Alright, another raid done here. Let's go ahead and check the loot. Yakamaru first. I'm gonna re-roll this guy. And Beastmaster. Alrighty, back to Archaeology. So it looks like we have 16 Vindicta to kill as a Reaper assignment here, so we're gonna go knock that out real quick. Here's the loadout that I'm using. I do have some Vuln Bombs made, so we're gonna try those out. I haven't really done a whole lot of melee Vindicta, but I know it is super fast. I'm basically just planning on going in there, Zerking, and then using my thresholds, and then drop a SGB, and then hopefully the boss falls over. So we'll see if we can get a new record. I don't even know what my Vindicta record is, but it'll be good to get some variety PvM content in this episode. Let's get some drops. New record, 42 seconds. Holy moly, he's crazy. New record, 37 seconds, sub 40. Let's go. Time for some Araxor. I was just thinking in my head, it's been a while since we had a spider leg piece, so there we are. Road to first tier 90. Okay, another Reaper done. A quick 30 Reaper points. Unlucky. Alright, back to Archaeology we go. I just realized that we haven't gone over how many rack skills I have or what my collection log's looking like right now. So right now we're at a little over 2.5k kills, and we have 26 tops, 18 mids, 18 bottoms, 7 fangs, 9 eyes, 22 webs, 54 pheromone. We've been doing a ton of excavating here, looking at our artifacts. Here's the damaged ones. We got the restored ones up here. I calculated it out earlier, and it comes out to 495, which is pretty crazy. Luckily, we still have just under 500 reporters left, so we'll still have some time to get some excavating in. We're going to go do some big game hunter, and then probably do some more archaeology. Maybe a little Simona Slayer to switch it up. We'll see what we're feeling. After a couple more hours of excavating, I think it's time to switch things up a little bit. We have 13 full Tetras in the bank here. I think for this video I'm going to do 10, so we're going to go and gather the materials required for that. Another thing that we've been working on here is we made some more porters. I've probably used around like 500 or so, and then we made another 400, so we're about 900 porters. We've also made some divine charges here, and we have 40,000 incandescent energies left over, so we are looking good. Let's see what we need here for these Tetracompasses. So it looks like we're good on the green as well as the purple. So we need to get some red, some blue, and some yellow. We go gather 300 each of those and then do 10 Tetracompasses. Maybe we'll snag something cool. Alrighty, time to pop open these 10 Tetras here. We've done 70, so this will put us up to 80. See if we get anything good. 2 tomes to start. Holy moly. 50 binding contracts. You like to see that. Alright, well, looks like the Guildmaster Tonys will have to wait till next time. Let's go get 118 Archaeology. The big 118 Archaeology. Now we don't have to boost for the staff spot anymore, so that's kind of nice. Okay, so one of the things that I want to get going is working on my player-owned farm, and I want to get a breeding pair of these spiders. And we have male, so I came to these corpse spiders. These guys are really good. They give a ton of scavenging procs. However, our last 6 spiders, as you can see here, they've all been male, and we just need to get a female. So we've been here for a couple hours. We're just going to throw these guys into the pen for now. Probably come back and AFK at some point. These guys are really good. They give the spider venom, which is needed for the Holy Aggro Overload Potion, which we'll use for Slayer, and some other grinds later on down the way. I'm not sure what we're going to go do now, but we'll figure it out. Alright, another session of Begrada Rex hunts down. Hopefully we get an unchecked egg here. Puts us up to 131 total. 1 egg so far, so hopefully we'll be getting that second one soon. Maybe next time. Holy moly, 100 million attack XP? Let's get it. Alrighty, we just finished another full raid. I already got my my BM loot from yesterday, so let's go ahead and snag the Yakka loot real quick here. Hey, there's our second plate body. Let's go. One more, and then we'll have all of them, and we can start farming some GP. Heck yeah. Another session of Big Game Hunter complete. Let's get that unchecked egg. Here we go. Maybe next time. This Slayer Relic is definitely a game changer for Simona Slayer. So every time you get Corrupted Creatures or Soul Devours, you can get 300, which is awesome. It's also going to be really good for Wilderness Slayer for farming out the Slayer points, as well as some of the Adrenaline Crystals. So highly would recommend this for anyone doing Simona Slayer or Wilderness Slayer. Alright, it's time to do another 2 Reaper assignments, and you guys guessed it, another 6 Araxxor kills. Roll the montage. So we're back at these corpse spiders AFK to try and get another female spider, or a first female spider, and we snagged 4 aftershock components. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these guys, but hopefully we get the female spider soon. I'm not too sure what's going on with my game right here. As far as I'm concerned, it's not supposed to look like this. Anybody have any ideas? Alright, another full raid loot coming in here. Yakamaru loot first. Reroll this guy here. Alright, on to the next. Alrighty, so here's the final archaeology update for this episode. Unfortunately, no spear tip again, but we're making some pretty good progress. We're just under 600 artifacts into the grind. Damaged artifacts down here, restored ones up here. You guys know the drill. Right now we are 6.5 mil from 119. It'll be nice once we do get the spear tip, we can go straight into the staff piece grind. Another thing that I want to do is complete some of the red rum and green gobbo relics, or not relics, collections for chronouts as well as tetras. That would be nice to kind of switch it up a little bit, but yeah, should be cool. We'll be back doing archaeology, whether we're AFKing or that sort of thing, so hopefully we get the spear tip soon. With that being said, I wanted to take a moment here and kind of break down what my PvM and skilling progression blueprint sort of thing is. A lot of it kind of just seems random throughout all the episodes, so I made these slides here to kind of zone everything in and give the account some type of progression, and direction rather. So first we're going to have Simona Slayer up here. The goal through Simona Slayer is 2,000 Vital Sparks, and that is for Limitless. Along the way, we're also going to gather plenty of, or I don't know if we'll get enough keys, but we'll get some keys for the Kopeshes. When we're low on points, I plan to do some Wilderness Slayer. It'd be super cool to snag a Statius Warhammer during that, eventually put that in a EOF for Melee, which would be sweet. Once we finish Limitless, I guess it's not really a requirement, but I would prefer to have Limitless before going back to ED2. That way we can try and get some fast times on the bosses, maybe get a Slayer task for dragons or something as well. From ED2 we just need Barge. Here I'm going to cut to a clip of me going over my KC and what I have in the chest, so let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, so here's what we're working with for our ED2 progress at this point. Let me pull up Blackstone Dragon here. 305 solos, 11 group kills. I think these were like duos with PvM a long time ago. But we're working with 2 Flurry, 3 Fury, so that's a little bit unlucky with codices. 3.6k energies, and then in the chest here we have over 7 million coins, a lot of diamonds, some Onyx Bolt Tips, 27 Onyxes, over 11k Onyx Dust. Lots of these relics which we can disassemble, some weapon poison, 2.5k draconic energy, some of these gemstone scales, and some visages. Hopefully we get that barge soon. I am about ready to be done with this place. And then 2 other notable drops that we get from ED2, I think from the Lucky Charms, or maybe not from the Lucky Charms, but we have 13 Celestial Hand Wraps and 13 Glaive and Wingtips as well. Don't have those in the chest, that way they have a chance to double when they're dropped on the ground. Same with all the codices. The next boss on the list here after ED2, once we get that Barge Codex, is going to be Cowfight King. We'll be soloing Cowfight King, and this will be the first boss that we use Vuln Bombs at, so it'll be very nice to have a stockpile of those. That's where the big game hunter that we've been doing comes in handy. We're going to be doing Cowfight King for dual wield Drygores as well as 2 perfect Chitons. I don't necessarily need 2. I know you want 1 for the Magic Defender because that's really strong at Telos. I don't know how useful the melee one is, but it looks pretty cool. I know that I can use it at Araxor, so we might just get it anyways. Once we get Barge from ED2 and the Drygore set from Cowfight King, our options really open up. The next boss is on the list, so AOD, Solak, and ED3. I can really do these in any order, and it'll be nice to be able to do a variety of content. First, let's go over AOD. So right now at AOD, we're about 1400 KC with 2 codices. I still need to get that 3rd codice plus the Appraisal weapon set. I want to learn how to melee minion tank, as well as potentially be one if I luck out and get a Statius Warhammer from Wilderness Slayer. The next boss on the list is Solak. So the main thing that we're going to be going for from Solak is the Grimoire, because that is a huge DPS increase for all styles. Obviously you also have the Blightbound crossbows, which will be a good upgrade as well. Solak is one of those bosses where you can go in, I think the most common teams are duo up to 4-man. I know you can go up to 7-man. I haven't done Solak since the Solak scaling. My only Solak experience is a couple duos with PvM. Honestly, probably about a year ago at this point. It's been so long. Plan at Solak is to learn how to hybrid. I kind of want to go all out with a Ripper, Rolls, as well as Incense Sticks and Spiritual Prayers. So that should be a lot of fun. Eventually it'd be fun to learn how to hybrid base. And that brings us to the last boss on the list, which is ED3. I put this boss on the list just because it'll be something that I do to switch up the content. I don't really have any experience at this boss, so it'll be fun to learn. Eventually getting the Eldritch crossbow will be a good upgrade as well. It'll be kind of crazy once we have that, as well as Blightbounds and Chins to try those out at AOD, or just to work on our range setup in general. And that's pretty much it for the PvM at this point. One last thing that I'll add real quick is we will work on the Kopeshes as well. I'll still have to go to Shifting Tombs to snag that offhand Kopesh, and God knows how long that's going to take, so we'll see what happens. Now let's jump into what our plan is for skilling. One last thing before we jump into the skilling, I totally forgot about this and it just dawned on me now. Once we get the Masterwork Spear Tip, we will need to make a short return to next, well, hopefully short anyways. We need to get 3 of the Torva Essence in order to trim our Masterwork Spear. I don't know if that's the exact term, but regardless, there will be a little bit of next content. I'm probably just going to use the Saren Godbow there and go ham, so expect a little bit of next content soon. Switching gears over to scaling now, so first let's talk about player-owned farm. Right now I'm currently working on getting a female spider, then I can use the seasonalizer and switch it to winter so I can breed some ice spiders to get some spider venom for holy aggro overload potions. You just try saying that 5 times fast. Another thing that I want to do is get a dragon breeding pair. I have one dragon. I need to check what gender it is. Maybe do some QBD or camp some black dragons to get a second one. Those will be really good for XP. Luckily, I already have a Joyful Immune Studley Zygamite breeding pair, so we are good on those guys. For Ranch at a Time, as you guys know, we've been doing some big game hunter to try and get the Bagrada Rex breeding pair. At 112 farming, we can upgrade and go for the Corbicula Rex. I already have one, so we'll just need to get another one for that guy. Those are essential for Bottle Dinosaur Roars, which are used for Bone Bombs. Really good XP as well. Right now in the small pen, we're just doing Salamanders. You can buy those from the lady, and they are fantastic XP. There's not too much to say about Archaeology. We've kind of covered this in the past, but we plan to finish 120 passively while finishing the spear and the staff. Obviously, we're going for the spear first, and then we'll go for the final staff piece afterwards. Along the way, we'll probably finish some red rum, relic, and green gobble goodie logs for some Tetracompass pieces and chronos. And that brings us to farming and herblore, which are going to be 2 passive skills. I do a big daily farming run, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know, and we can maybe make a little farming montage or something like that. For herblore, we're going to finish 120 through making potions for bossing. I'm considering starting to do Jack of Trades. I think you can do it 2 or 3 times per day. And then once we finish some of the AFK grinds we're working on, like Archaeology, we'll be able to switch from that to doing Fires. Fires are extremely good herblore supplies for Ironman, and who knows, maybe we'll get 120 prayer along the way. And with that, that is going to conclude episode 2. Hopefully the slides at the end and kind of walking you guys through what my thought process is gives the account some type of direction. That way the clips don't seem so random. They're kind of all working towards a common goal, if that makes sense. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode in the comments below. Had a lot of fun making this one. Plan on releasing these episodes every week, maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on how busy work is. But that's pretty much it. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you guys for episode 3.